The warehouse was cold, damp. Maruf was dragged inside, blindfolded. He was tied to a chair as the blindfold was ripped off. Dust motes danced in the faint moonlight filtering through grimy windows. Each creak and groan of the old building sent shivers down his spine. He wished he had listened to his mother.
"Don't go, Maruf," she had warned. "It's not safe."
But his curiosity had gotten the better of him. Now fear clawed at his throat. He was trapped. A figure emerged from the shadows, tall, imposing, with eyes that seemed to burn like hot coals. Maruf's breath caught in his chest. He knew this man, Ray, the school bully, but something was different. He seemed older, harder, more dangerous.
"We've been waiting for you."
He approached Maruf, each step deliberate, menacing. Maruf wanted to run, but his feet felt glued to the concrete floor.
Who the hell are you? What do you want?
You know what I want?
Ray slid a thick envelope across the table. Inside were photographs of missing people. But these weren't Maruf's shots. They were surveillance photos of him taking pictures of them.
You have an eye, Maruf, a gift. But gifts come with responsibility.
Maruf looked at the pictures, realization setting in.
Shaky, I didn't do anything to them.
With shaking fingers, Maruf tore open the envelope. Photos spilled out, photos his father had taken, but these were different. These were disturbing. The people in the photos, their faces were contorted in fear, their eyes wide with terror, and they were all gone. Maruf recognized them. Missing people from his town, people his father had photographed just days before they vanished. He looked up at Ray, his blood turning to ice.
What is this?
Don't play dumb. You know exactly what this is, didn't you? You take their pictures, then they disappear. What do you think happens next? Maruf's mind races. He's being set up. Or worse, he's been a part of something without realizing it. Ray gestures toward a side door. It creaks open, revealing a dark hallway lined with old lockers. The sound of muffled cries comes from within. Come see for yourself. A 12-year-old Asian girl was inside one of the lockers, her eyes pleading for help.
Maruf was untied and forced forward. The closer he got, the more the cries turned into whimpers of fear. He reached the last locker. Ray nodded. Maruf hesitated, then slowly opened it. Inside was a girl, bound, gagged, eyes filled with terror.
Maruf stumbled back, horrified. What the hell is this?
Ray grabbed Maruf's arm, his grip like a vice.
Come with me.
Ray growled, dragging Maruf deeper into the warehouse. They reached a long, dark hallway lined with metal lockers, each one dented and rusted. Maruf's heart hammered in his chest. The air grew thick with the metallic scent of fear. The photos, his father's disappearance, Ray's words, it was all too much. Ray stopped in front of a locker, the number 11 scrawled on it in faded paint. He turned to Maruf, a triumphant smirk on his face.
Let me show you what happens to those who get too close.
Maruf's breath caught in his throat as Ray slowly opened the locker door. Empty darkness stared back, until at the very back something glinted in the darkness. Something that made Maruf's blood run cold. A camera, his father's camera. At the end of the hall, a single locker stood open, revealing a faint glint of metal within.
Ray smiled, flicking his cigarette. Like I said, you're already part of this. Whether you like it or not, fade to black, to be continued.